On television, Fox News anchors appear fearless, calm voices, steady hands, and absolute control as chaos unfolds on screen. Night after night, they deliver breaking headlines as if nothing can shake them. But what if the biggest stories aren't happening on air? What if the real drama is unfolding once the cameras shut off? In 2025, a shocking pattern has emerged. Some of the most recognizable faces on Fox News are quietly walking away from marriages that once seemed unbreakable. No dramatic press conferences. No on-air confessions. Just sudden ringless hands, subtle absences, and private court filings that few saw coming. These are not rumors. They're real lives unraveling behind the scenes. And when you discover who is on this list, you may never watch the network the same way again. One of the most unexpected stories belongs to Liz Claman, the sharp-tongued, redhead anchor of the Claman Countdown on Fox Business Network, known for her tough interviews with powerful CEOs. Claman built a reputation as one of the most respected voices in business journalism. But her personal life followed a very different script. Her marriage to Jeff Kepnes, a managing editor at MSNBC, once stood as a rare bridge between rival news networks. Their relationship began long before cable news rivalries became so intense. They met while working together at WHTV in Boston. During a quieter phase of their careers, their bond deepened over time. And in 1999, they married at the iconic Beverly Hills Hotel, beginning what appeared to be a strong and enduring partnership. Together, they raised 2 children while navigating demanding careers. As Claman rose through CNBC and eventually became a defining face of Fox Business, Kepnes worked behind the scenes at CNN and later MSNBC, helping shape influential programs like Morning Joe. To outsiders, they were a media power couple, professional, private, and stable. Yet stability can be deceptive. Over the years, insiders say distance slowly grew between them. 2 high-pressure careers at opposing networks created emotional and professional strain. By 2023, their marriage had already ended, quietly and without public acknowledgement. Viewers noticed subtle signs, like Claman no longer wearing her wedding ring on air, but few imagined the truth. It wasn't until 2025 that news outlets revealed the couple had divorced after 24 years together. There were no public statements, no accusations, just a peaceful separation that reflected how far apart they had drifted. Another moment that stunned audiences unfolded live on television. On February 9, 2023, Julie Banderas shocked viewers when she casually announced on air that she was getting a divorce. The revelation came during a segment on Gutfeld, and it was delivered with a blunt honesty that left her co-hosts and viewers stunned. For years, Banderas appeared to have a stable marriage with Andrew Sanson, whom she married in 2009 after meeting through a charity event. Together, they built a family and welcomed 3 children, balancing parenthood with demanding careers. Behind the scenes, however, cracks had been forming for quite some time. By December 2022, Banderas publicly referred to Sanson as her soon-to-be ex, signaling that the marriage was already unraveling. Then came the incident that changed everything. Reports revealed that Sanson had been arrested following a domestic dispute in which he allegedly held a knife to Banderas' throat. He was charged with misdemeanor menacing and weapon possession, and Banderas later secured a restraining order. The divorce became official in early 2023, marking the end of a marriage that once seemed solid. Banderas later described the experience as agonizing but ultimately freeing. Leaving, she explained, was necessary for her physical safety and emotional well-being. It was a rare moment where a news anchor's personal pain became impossible to hide, reminding viewers that strength sometimes means walking away. Not every Fox News divorce came with scandal or public confrontation. Some unfolded quietly, reshaping lives behind closed doors. Sean Hannity, one of the network's most powerful and influential figures, spent more than 20 years married to Jill Rhodes. They met in 1991 in Alabama, when Hannity was working in radio and Rhodes was a political columnist. Despite doubts from those around them, their relationship flourished, and they married in January 1993. Over the years, they welcomed 2 children and worked hard to keep their family life private as Hannity's career exploded across radio, television, and syndication. But success came with a cost. Insiders say constant travel, long hours, and non-stop professional demands slowly eroded their connection. In 2020, they confirmed they had divorced years earlier, emphasizing that the split was amicable and handled privately. They remained committed co-parents and continued attending family events together, a rare example of a respectful separation in the public eye. But Hannity's personal story didn't end there. In the years following his divorce, he grew close to fellow Fox News host Ainsley Earhardt. Their relationship developed quietly, rooted in shared faith, values, and mutual understanding of life in the spotlight. By December 2024, their bond became public when Hannity proposed to Earhart at a church in Florida during the Christmas holidays, signaling a new beginning. Ironically, Ainsley Earhart knows heartbreak all too well. Her first marriage to Kevin McKinney began in 2005, shortly after college, during a time when her career in local television was just taking shape. As her professional ambitions grew and opportunities pulled her into larger markets, the relationship struggled under the pressure of constant change. By 2009, the marriage quietly came to an end, with neither party publicly assigning blame. Despite the disappointment, Earhart never lost faith in love or commitment. Believing in second chances, she opened her heart again, and in 2012, married former Clemson University quarterback Will Proctor, hopeful that this new chapter would bring the balance and stability she had once been searching for. Their marriage brought hope and a daughter, but behind closed doors, the relationship began to fracture. Allegations of infidelity surfaced, with claims that Proctor had been unfaithful with someone close to Earhart. Though he denied the accusations, the damage was done. In 2018, Earhart announced their separation, and by 2019, the divorce was finalized. She later spoke openly about miscarriages, emotional pain, and the realization that staying married was no longer healthy. Her faith, she said, helped guide her through heartbreak toward healing. While some stories end quietly, others explode into controversy. Jesse Watters became one of Fox News' most talked about figures after his marriage collapsed in a very public way. Married in 2009, Watters and his wife welcomed twin daughters and appeared stable as his career rose. That image shattered in 2017 when it was revealed he was having an affair with Emma DeGiovine, an associate producer on his own show. The revelation sent shockwaves through the network. Watters' wife filed for divorce, which was finalized in 2019. What stunned the public even more was how quickly Watters moved on. Within months of the divorce, he married DeGiovine, who was reassigned to another show. Stories later surfaced about how the relationship began, including comments Watters himself made on air that many viewers found disturbing. Despite public criticism, his career continued, and his family grew with the birth of 2 more children, beyond political headlines. Entertainment figures tied to Fox News faced their own quiet struggles. Kat Deely and Patrick Kielty were once a transatlantic success story, marrying in Rome in 2012 while balancing careers and raising 2 sons. Deely flourished in the US hosting So You Think You Can Dance as Kielty worked across the UK and Ireland. Over time, imbalance and pressure grew. Not every story ends in heartbreak, though Megyn Kelly's personal journey shows how painful endings can lead to steadier, more meaningful beginnings. Later that same year, a simple blind date changed everything. Kelly met Douglas Brunt, a successful businessman who would later reinvent himself as a novelist. Unlike the high-powered, competitive personality she had known before, Brunt was thoughtful, grounded, and calm. Their connection grew quickly, and in 2008, they married at Oheka Castle in New York, a snowy, storybook setting that Kelly would later describe as the best decision of her life. Together, they built a family that reflected patience and perseverance. The couple welcomed 3 children through IVF, a journey that required emotional strength and deep partnership. Through career upheavals, public scrutiny, and intense media pressure, their marriage endured. Kelly has often credited their relationship's longevity to honest communication, mutual respect, and the willingness to confront challenges head-on rather than hide from them. In an industry where stability is rare, their marriage became a quiet success story. Long before modern headlines, another Fox News legend walked a similar road. Edie Hill, born Edith Ann Tarbox, experienced multiple marriages and divorces while building her journalism career. Balancing motherhood with professional ambition was never easy, and some relationships ended quietly along the way. Eventually, she found lasting stability with Joe Hill, forming a blended family and a calmer personal life. Now we ask you, what do you think really causes these Fox News divorces? Is it ambition, pressure, power, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.